reputation management. So this is kind of an industry inside of search engine optimization. The idea is owning all of the shelf space for your brand. So this is now a $1 million industry in and of itself. The idea is you Google yourself, you Google your company name, and you want all of the results to be good. This was a problem at PayPal. When I first joined PayPal, the number 3 result for PayPal was paypalsucks.com. This is a problem at Airbnb from time to time with particular stories. This is a problem for people who get arrested, who get negative reviews. Sometimes these things are things that you want to clean up within your profile. And there's companies that are actually just doing this, like cleaning up C-level executives' reputation online. If you're starting a new company or you're starting a startup, the other thing you want to do is think about like competitors swooping in on your brand terms. So you want to be an easy way to solve a lot of these problems and like own all of the shelf space. The idea here is you want to own the 10 results. The vast majority of people don't go to page 2. So if you can own and control all those results, you can control your reputation a little bit more. So there's a number of third-party profiles where you can do this, right? You can go to Facebook and get facebook.com/company name, twitter.com/company name, youtube.com/company name. These are all very authoritative sites, especially if you've created a new word, like if your company name didn't exist previously. You can kind of reserve all these things and own the shelf space for your domain. If you can own those 10 results, you're in really good shape. And we'll send this out to everyone. If your name is Joe Smith or Justin Bieber, you are in trouble, right? You're not going to be able to do this. But it's just one thing to think about in terms of like owning the space where people are doing research on you prior to buying, right? It's controversial. It's kind of a seedy industry right now. Like people do bad things and get arrested or whatever, and they want to clean it up. It feels a little dirty, but there's been some interesting revelations in it recently. So Google had an update, the mugshot update. This was fascinating. These really shady companies would take public arrest data, and they would take people's mugshots, and they would algorithmically optimize these pages for people's names. So when you get arrested, their pages within a couple days would be ranking within the top 3 or top 5 for the person's name, and would show their mugshot and how they got arrested. And then, of course, for $4.99, right, for $500 or $1,000, they could remove it, which is like an extortion business. It's horrible, right? So Google created an update to wipe all of these people off the search results, which is great. That's like a good thing, I think, because you shouldn't be able to pay to hide that, and it's kind of a bad thing. There was also very controversial just recently. It was I think the girl wrote a Medium post that caused this, but it was called like the revenge porn update. There was like this woman who had an ex-boyfriend who uploaded videos of her, and it was ranking for her name, and Google did this update, and it was happening to a lot of people, like ruin their careers, ruin their lives. They had to do all these things, and Google did another update to like wipe these people off. I think it was actually a John Oliver show, Last Week Tonight. Did anyone watch that show? I think he did an expose on it, and then Google changed their algorithm. So this is all within the context of reputation management. It's the idea of like owning the result set for your name, and even if you haven't done anything wrong, it's worth owning it so you can kind of control the messaging a little.